Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Star Traders Frontier for the iPhone. Now, I've covered this game on the PC, and I love it. I do love the PC version, and I've been spending, I want to say, about a week with this particular version. Yes, I actually rebought it on the phone because I enjoy the game that much. And I wanted to show off the mobile version because I haven't had any issues with it. And what's cool is that, when I'm upstairs doing stuff, I typically can't obviously play on my PC, but I can still play, games on my phone. And this game is kind of, I don't know, I think it's really good for the iPhone because I can play one battle and then shut the phone off and then, go cook and then come back to this and then another 5 minutes, maybe travel to this planet, do a mission. It's perfect for those intermittent things. But I wanted to show you the interface in case you were curious about the phone version. Now, I don't have an Android, I just have the iPhone, so I don't know if the interface is going to look different or not, but I recommend it both on the PC and the phone. So here's the main menu here, and then there's an options section here. Again, just pause if you want to see anything in greater detail. I have everything on fast just to save time. This game can be a bit grindy, especially some combats. You're going to be in combat repeatedly in this game, and watching torpedoes fly back and forth can take quite a while. So I have everything on fast speed just to make it go a lot more quickly. For those of you that are new to this game and don't know anything about it, I don't want to rehash things that I've already covered, but think Freelancer, but it's more of like an RPG. It's not a behind the ship kind of thing. You're still traveling to different systems and you're upgrading your ship. You can even buy new ships. You can take on contracts and discover new contacts and people and do missions for them. There's different factions in the game. So it's very much like a space RPG like Freelancer is, but it's more like a top-down map kind of thing rather than a behind-the-ship kind of thing. When you start a new game, and I will warn new players, this is a game that has a very high learning curve. Just the act of setting up a character in this game is a little confusing because, you may not know how to do it. You can set a preset here, like the Corsair and the Nomad, those come already, so you don't even have to worry about setting up a character. But if you're like me and you like customization, then you're going to want to set your own up. If I click on, or tap on new template, I should say, you'll notice on the left it says A, B, C, D, and E. And there are 5 topics. There's experience, ship, contacts, attributes, and skills. The A skill, if you have it in the A slot, then that particular topic will be super strong. So I'll have my choice of ships, pretty much, if I have this ship in the A slot. But if I have the ship in, say, let me tap out of here real quick. Save. Okay. So if I had, let's go ahead and just bring the ship down like that. If the ship were in the E slot, my choice of ship would be limited. Skills, it says 0 out of 4 skill points assigned. It's in the D slot. If I bring it up to the C slot, 0 out of 8 chosen. And if you tap on the actual skills, you'll see that you can choose between all of these different things. Again, think space RPG. It would take me quite a while to, teach you how to play this game, so I'm just giving you the highlights. Long story short, decide what decide what topics you want to give preference to. You can create a character that has a great starting ship and some really great skills, but then has crappy attributes because you have to put something on the bottom, These are all the different attributes: resilience and charisma, fortitude, and stuff. And then you've got your skills, which are like your skill with blades or rifles, command. And there's a lot of skill checks in this game. That's where the skills come into play. So long story short, you're going to create a template and do that, okay? And then you can sort of customize what class you want to be. I'm just going to hit cancel and come back, and I'm going to hit load game and load up my save that I've been playing. So I'm going to go ahead and hit launch, and it's very quick, the loading time on this. So you can choose the standard galaxy setup, or you can choose, I think, a randomly generated one. This is just one system, And the systems, you can travel between them via these like portals here. They're hyper warp jumps. On the very bottom of the screen, the blue bar there is your fuel, so that's going to run out as you move around and jump between different locations. I'm going to tap the map just to go back. I don't want to jump right now. And you'll notice that these different systems have, like, these are like planets that you can land on. I'm trying to zoom without zooming out. And you'll notice there's like little symbols, like there's a little wrench icon, which means that I can repair my ship here. There's a little band-aid icon, which means I can heal my people here. The blue banner is the faction, like the little moon there on the very bottom. And to the right, those icons, the fact that they're blue means that I can interact with those things because I have good reputation with them. But say this area over here, this faction hates my guts. Notice the icons are red, so they won't actually allow me to land. Well, I can land there, but I more than likely won't be able to do anything while I'm down there. Let's go ahead and just travel back. And on the right-hand side of the screen, on the very right, you'll notice these little icons popping up. If you tap and hold, these are skill checks. These various things will come up. And rolled electronics, 69 strong, plus 2 standard versus 30 strong, plus 70 standard. 8 saving talents. Yes, your each individual crew member that you have will level up. And you can either have them auto-assign new skills, like the computer will just automatically level them for you, or you can manually level up your crew, each and every single one. You can customize them, and you can take these skills that will automatically pass a skill check that you failed, but these abilities that they have like a cooldown. So I've got like a bunch of these skill checks taken across different people. That way, if I fail in one, I've got a backup crew member that has the exact same skill check save in another skill tree somewhere. So if it happens again, I'm covered, that kind of thing. On the left-hand side, there's a button that you can tap to... There's a galaxy map, if I tap on that. So I'm here at the Garrick Pillars, but you could see, like, this is the galactic map. I can travel to all of these different locations, and there's the primary factions. But I'm over here on the right. The Atlas, let's say you're trying to search for something. You can find it from here. There's a filter on the top left. There's an action, sort. You can set waypoints. So let's say, okay, I want to go to this place, the Vorians. I'm going to click on or tap on waypoint or navigate. And now I'm traveling to it. Oh, pirate. This is a great time to show combat. So I have some options down there. It says fight, Raider Scrutiny, which is just an ability that I have, which I can actually see what it's holding before I actually fight it. I can surrender to looting, which I'm not going to do. You can see its level on the right side. I'm just going to hit fight. And there's range in this game, 1 through 5. And on the very bottom of the screen, you can actually see what weapons you have and what ranges they fire at. I have 3 torpedo slots, which they're all great at range 5. The accuracy is the highest at range 5. I like the long-range stuff. Each weapon in this game has different abilities and side effects and other things. You can also activate 1 talent per turn. I'm going to activate this one here, which is Scatter Shot. If any weapons hit, this crippling attack causes minus 10% armor, minus 25% range change, minus 10 escape, and so on. So I'll activate that. You have so many reactor points, too. It says 2 out of 8 reactor points used. So I'm fine. Moving forward in range needs reactor points, but I don't have enough for that. I'm just going to hit end turn. And I have it on fast, so it's going to shoot back and forth very quickly here. Okay, so I've done some damage. You'll notice there's a bunch of bars all over the screen and information. Upper right is the captain's health. It's not the ship health, but the captain's health. Pirate Cade. The actual ship health is next to the ship. The red bar is the ship hull, and the blue bar is the crew morale. On the upper left is Captain DGA, that's me, personally. And then the ship health is next to my ship. The red bar is, again, ship hull, blue bar is morale. I'll just keep doing this, and I'll do that ability and turn. You can even board and do crew combat. I'll go ahead and do that, actually. I'll go ahead and move forward and turn. It's crew combat in this game is very akin to Darkest Dungeon, if you've ever played that. You've got 4 crew members that land. I'll just go ahead and shoot that one. Move forward. I'm at range 3 right now. Moving in range 2. Boarding. You can destroy a ship outright and just salvage it for money, or you can actually capture it. Sometimes it takes multiple boarding attempts. If the crew is disabled, or if enough crew is disabled, or the captain is injured, or a ship component like engines are completely destroyed, then the ship automatically surrenders and you can capture it. So again, like Darkest Dungeon, you can actually like choose which crew members you want to attach to this combat force. I'll hit fight, and there's 4 slots. So I've got my swordsman right now. The swordsman is going to attack. I'm going to use one of my skills on the bottom of the screen there. I'll just use that one, and there. The yellow bar below each person is their health. I'll go ahead and use that one. On the very bottom of the screen, those skills, the blue circles are where they can shoot from, or from what position they can activate their abilities. The red ones are which spots they attack. So this ability that I have selected attacks the 2 front people. So they're both, okay, dead. Same thing here. Just attack those 2. That one's dead, and I'll just finish that one off. Done. You can increase your combat via ship upgrades. I have a weapons locker slot on my ship that is fully upgraded. So it's using the best weapons possible, and they're very strong. Now I've got a choice. I can sabotage the enemy ship before I leave. I can panic the enemy crew, disarm sabotage, ferocious crossfire, and thrown wrench. These are abilities that your crew can take as they level up. So I'll take Thrown Wrench, and you can choose 2 of them, and I'll take Disarming Sabotage. And these all do different things to the enemy's ship. And I depart, and now I'm back here, and there are some debuffs now on the right-hand side next to the enemy's ship. I'll just board again and do the same thing. Alright. I get so wrapped up with this game. Oh, they gave up. Okay, so we are victorious. I can loot cargo. I'll just go ahead and do that. I'll just take everything. Take fuel. Yeah, might as well top off my tanks. I can ransom the enemy crew for some money. I can destroy it. There's also some abilities like Warfare Patch, Medical Ward, Uncompromising Teardown. Basically, I can just heal myself or my crew members or my ship. But none of my ship has been damaged. I'm fine. I'll just destroy it. I take morale damage and reputation damage with this faction, but I've got an ability, well, I've got 5 of them across 5 different crew members called Orchestrated Salvage. It increases the amount of money I make from the wreckage, and I just made more money doing it that way. If you scroll down, or you'll see down here at the bottom, it says 0 hull points and increased our salvage profit by 17%. We earned 12.9k in salvage and lost 11 reputation. The 6 crew with the vulture trait added 30% in value. So again, different crew members will add different abilities, which is awesome. We'll come back up and hit leave. And we're here again, so we're sort of in mid-flight. Other things on the left-hand side, there's ship, there's crew. If you want to customize your ship, I've got one of the best ships in the game right now. It's pretty decked out. Ship build. These are all the different slots on your ship, and you can even add different ones. There's large components, medium components, and small components. Again, there's so much more to this game than what you're seeing here. But this is what I have equipped right now, and you can even buy upgraded versions of them, which for the most part I've done. So that's the ship build there. You can even like get smaller craft. I don't have that. I don't have a carrier slot thing going. Crew members, I have it filtered right now to only highlight ones that are leveling, but I'll turn that off. This is my entire crew. I'm leveling these guys up individually as they go. And if I tap on an individual crew member and then look on the very top, there's equipment, stats. So if I don't want this person to have a gun, I can change it. But my captain, me, I've got under jobs, you can have 3 jobs. I've got pirate, pistolier, and quartermaster. And Pistolier, I mean, buffs pistols, so that's why I've got a pistol on my character. And different jobs, if you come over to talents, these are the talents that you can take as you level up based on the jobs that you're selecting for your crew members. So, the talents that I have for my captain are going to be different because this other crew member, for example, this one has electronics tech and engineer. So her talents are going to be vastly different as she levels up. I'm able to take various things. Some are good for boarding, some are good for upgrading your ship. Some are used in combat, some are used just passively, like use less fuel when jumping, that kind of thing. It all depends on the skills. So this is a game that has a very high learning curve. So I just want to warn you, if you do buy it, whether it's on PC or mobile, you're going to be overwhelmed to start with. It's not an easy game to get into. Contacts, again, you'll get reputation with certain contacts, and you can even buy different levels of trade permits. So as you loot cargo or buy cargo, you can actually like sell the more illicit stuff because you've got a higher trade permit with that faction. You can buy higher ranks, which give you a bonus to your jobs that you do. You can even blockade planets and patrol in areas. These are the missions, rumors, various things like that. So long story short, again, I can't explain this game in 10, 15 minutes. But there's a lot going on here, and for the $6 or $7 that this is on mobile, I think it's totally worth it. Again, the difference between the PC version and the mobile, the interface is slightly different. I have not had any crashes with this version. I have not come across any bugs with this version, and I've been playing it almost nonstop for the last week. And it's great because I'll be doing something and ship combat real quick, and then I'll turn my phone off. Whereas if I'm in my man cave on the PC, I typically play for longer stretches of time. I pick a game and I play for a couple of hours. Whereas with mobile, I'm constantly jumping around. And this game lets me jump around. I can do one thing, go do something else because I'm busy, and then come back to this, and there's another ship combat, do that real quick. So this game is really good that way. It's it only advances when you want it to. So I do recommend this game on mobile, so go check this one out. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.